Hello, my name is Dumi Senda. I'm a poet and children's writer from Zimbabwe. I actually live in England. And I'm honored to have come to the United Nations, for a special conference, in special moment to appeal really, to people in positions of influence, to help a young lady, to help a girl, 9 years old only, who's been suffering pretty much all her life at the hands of, an abusive father. And the most shocking thing is this is not something that is not known by the world. And for me, being a Zimbabwean, and to hear that this is happening in the US, I have to say, to be honest, I find it very shocking. And it has to really make us wake up and realize that abuse is happening right, where we are. It's not happening in these so-called backward places. People talk about Africa and they say, oh, Africa is backward. But perhaps, this concept needs to be rethought and realized that actually it's here in the West where we are failing to protect children. Where I come from, a child is not raised by an individual, the child is raised by the village. So in other words, what one child is going through is not an issue for that family only, and you do not leave them to their own devices, which in effect allows parents sometimes to get away with abusing their own children because everyone else around them, thinks, well, it's none of my business because it's not my child. So this is the attitude we need to really challenge in Western societies and realize that it's our responsibility. So I want to flag up the issue of Ariana-Leilani, and really we need to zoom in on the concept that her story is not really, the story of an individual. It's the story of so many children out there. She represents many millions of children who are also going through abuse. And so it is important that we speak up and speak out on her behalf, so that her story also helps other children. In fact, I've met wonderful people here at the UN, and most of them who know about Ariana-Leilani actually call her, the little ambassador. They've met her. They've, like any child, she, enjoys playing and, enjoys exploring and enjoys life. And this is what a young person age should be mostly concerned about, but not concerned about, am I going to die? How come I cannot get this medication, which is supposed to be free, available freely to me, but I cannot get it? How come someone I'm supposed to trust, who's supposed to, open possibilities for me, is actually hurting me, And so to hear these harrowing stories of a young girl, rushing and, looking for help, and the help is not coming, I think really says something about our world today. We need to, really think, who are we? Who are we? I put this question to you and to the leaders out there, to all the people with influence. Who are we?